Hello my friends and welcome back. In this video we're going to install Laravel Passport. Remember we said that we'll be using Laravel Passport for application authentication. Before we do that, we would want to go to our users table. I remember it's something that in this URL we would want to say nullable so that it doesn't need us to provide this property. So this property will not be required when we are registering for a new user in our application. So just a reminder, you want to put that because we will see this one in the second part of this video, of this course. So let's go ahead and install Laravel Passport. And the way to install Laravel Passport, we would want to go to terminal and say p we will use composer. All right, now the passport is installed. We need to migrate so that we can create the default tables for the passport. And tables are now created. Another command we would want to use is passport install. So this command is going to create our password grant client, and remember we'll be using password grant client in this course. So our client is successfully created, and we have the client ID over here, and we also have the client secret over here. So that is passport installed successfully. So let's go ahead and work with the other files. So we need to update some of the files that you can use passport. So let's uh, one of the files that we would want to update is the auth file in the configuration, and we're going to update our API driver from token. Remember, now we will not be using token anymore, we'll be using passport, and provider will remain to be users. We'll be using the user table or the user model to provide our user authentication. Another file we also want to update is auth service provider. So in auth service provider, we would want to register our routes. Remember, Laravel Passport comes with its own routes, and if we want to use them, it means that we are going to register them here when the application starts. So let's go ahead and do that, and we're going to say passport. Roads. I would want to import the passport class, so we would say use, you can say use passport. Okay. Right. So, okay, we're going to use that one in Laravel passport. And then the name of the class is passport, like that. So class I'll using. We also need to register the expiration time of our token. So tokens expire in, and here you specify the amount of times that you want your passport to expire, how many minutes, how many days. And for now I'm going to say I want them to expire now, which is the current time, and I'm going to add uh, days, and I'm going to add 15 days from now. So when a token is issued, it's going to stay live for 15 days if the user does not log out from the system. Again, I'm going to create another one. This time around is a refresh token. So refresh token expire in now plus, and I will add 1 month for the refresh token. With that, I can save. Another file I would want to edit is the database file. So still inside the config, and here I want to update the engine. I'm going to use the InnoDB as my database engine. So that's all set. I can close that. I can also close this one. Okay, let's try to run this application and see if it runs. So php looks like we have an error. Refresh token expire in. Saying token. Okay, let's go ahead and get this one. Refresh tokens. Supposed to be refresh tokens expire in. Okay, let's try that once more, and our server is now running, and we can visit this one and see. Assume, yeah, we made a mistake somewhere in our database. This one should be a string, like so. And there we are. Now we have Laravel set. When we come back, we will start creating our routes into API routes and communicating to our controller and to our model. So see you in the next video.